Hi, I'm Bill Wiltse with Daily Biz Television. We're here today with Derek Vitus, Director of Spooky Ranch at the Rockin R-Ranch in Columbia Station. So Derek, Spooky Ranch has been a landmark for over 20 years as Cleveland's premier haunted event. Tell us, how did you get started in all this? Was there something that always fascinated you as a child? What was it that brought you to this?
Always loved Halloween, loved the horror monsters, and to be honest with you, we started it, we grew up here, my three brothers and I and my mother, we grew up here on the farm, and it was a way to save the farm.
Wow, that's a great story. For those people who are not haven't been to Spooky Ranch, it's a little difficult to describe to them how huge this facility actually is. Tell us about the size of the ranch, because it's enormous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 20 acres. It encompasses about 21 acres with multi-attractions. There's a hayride that takes you through the fields and through the forest. A lot of areas used, unlike a small haunted house.
Right, because a lot of Spooky Ranch literally looks like multiple sets from a Hollywood film. The reality factor and the scare factor looks very impressive with exploding pyrotechnics and animated creatures 30 feet high. Let me ask you this, where in the world do you find all this stuff?
A lot of it we build ourselves. My brothers and I have a few key team members that we actually build a lot of the props ourselves. We are members of the Haunted House Association, and we share ideas with other haunters throughout the country. And then every March we attend a big trade show, the National Halloween attraction show put on by Transworld, which takes place in St. Louis, and that's where all the vendors from around the country come to sell their goods. And if you're a serious player in the haunted house industry, you'll go to that show and you could buy all kinds of stuff.
Wow. Well, for our viewers, I want to invite them at this point to go to SpookyRanch.com to view some of the cool things that Derek has planned at the ranch this year. Spooky Ranch is super easy to get to. It's right off of Route 82 on Route 252 in Columbia Station, and again, is Cleveland's premier haunted event. It really looks like a ton of work goes into this to pull this off. When does your team start your preparations every year?
Actually, we've already started preparations and planning for next year, this year, as we're setting the different props and scenes and sets up. We're always thinking of ways to tweak them and make them better and scarier. So I would say that the preparation for 2012 has already started in September of 2011, and as we go through the season, we try to get the kinks out and think of new ideas. And then after the season ends here in November, we all sit down and have a meeting and make plans and what worked and what didn't work and what we could work on better. And we sit down and make drawings and ideas of what we're going to do next year, and we work on them throughout the winter in our shop, constructing some of the stuff. And so it's kind of like a year-round job. Most people think, wow, you only open for 30 days and must be nice, but it's actually a year-round job creating what we have here.
Wow. Well, we're going to talk about the 5 awesome attractions in a minute, but let's talk about your famous haunted hayride first. During the ride, am I correct, there's 15 to 20 themes that a person experiences during the ride? Is that correct? There's 50 or 60 live actors. Tell us about that.
Well, we bill ourselves as a famous haunted hayride. We're the only haunted hayride in the Cleveland, Ohio market. And yes, you go on the hayride. This will be our 21st year. We're the famous haunted hayride. People know us for the hayride. We take the hayride to what we call the Forest of Fear, where there's approximately 15 to 20 scenes and sets, life-size scenes and sets with live actors and animatronics and all kinds of special effects at them. But yeah, it's a very impressive ride. If you haven't been out here, you need to check it out.
All right, and then in addition to that, there's 5 awesome attractions that people go through. Tell us a bit about each one. What exactly, for example, is the Extreme Nightmares Haunted House? It's been described by you, actually, as a high startle experience. Is that correct?
Correct. That's correct. Out here at Spooky Ranch, we have different levels of fright. So, and Extreme Nightmares is the most extreme. We do not sell children's tickets to Extreme Nightmares. It's too intense for small children. It's very themed, high startle. In the Extreme Nightmares, we don't sell children's tickets because we feel we don't want to scare off our customers at a young age. If we scare them too young, they'll be afraid of the haunted house thing for life. So,
well, I also understand that one of the houses has 3D glasses that people wear as they go through. That's totally different, right? That's called the Crazy Clown House. Tell us a little bit about that.
Correct. The Crazy Clown House is it's kind of a newer concept with the 3D, but you actually wear the 3D glasses, and everything inside is painted with day glow fluorescent paints, and there's live actors dressed as clowns and stuff, and they actually jump out and get you with, there's some animatronic creatures in there, but everything feels like you're actually in it. So you feel like you get that experience like you're in a movie, not just walking past something. Everything pops off the walls and you walk through it. So it's very unique and a very fun experience. And the Crazy Clowns. The Crazy Clowns it's put there where it doesn't have the very intense scare, so it's kind of like a good middle attraction.
Okay. No, speaking of animatronics and special effects, the Haunted Barn is really a special effects-driven event and attraction, right? It's very high-tech stuff, just like from Hollywood, correct?
That's correct. A lot of our pride goes into the Haunted Barn. It's the last part of the hayride. The wagon pulls in, completely stops, the lights shut off, and the production begins. We feel it's a great thing because we have you captured. You can't go anywhere, and we capture your attention. So we put on a whole Hollywood-style production set in there, which lasts quite a while, and different creatures and actors and everything comes out. It's very Universal Studios like. You won't see it anywhere else on a hayride or haunted house.
Wow. Well, again, we want to invite our viewers to visit you at www.spookyranch.com to take a look, which, again, Spooky Ranch is super easy to get to. It's right off of Route 82 on State Route 252 in Columbia Station, Cleveland's premier haunted event. Now, I want to talk a little bit for folks who may want to keep their scare factor down a bit. There may be members of their group, or there's children or family of different ages. At your event, we have an old-time funny fun house where it's all fun and no fright. Can we talk about that a little bit?
That's correct. We built into Spooky Ranch what we call the funny fun house, and it does not have any live actors in it. It's all it has like very colorful scenes and sets. It has the funny carnival mirrors. A lot of old-style carnival tricks and stuff like that. So it's kind of like an old-style funhouse from the years past.
All right, so the entire family can come out and enjoy this, right?
That's correct. We feel here at Spooky Ranch we have something for everyone. We call it different levels of fright.
But boy, if people want to come to be scared, this certainly looks like the place, huh?
That's correct. If you really want to hit it hard, you start out with the fun house and the hayride, then you hit the Crazy Clowns in 3D, and you really want to end with a bang and a real good scare, you get the Extreme Nightmares.
Wow. Okay, so it's only $18 to go through all 5 attractions? I mean, that sounds like a great deal. And then there's special pricing for children 10 and under. Yes? Tell us about that. Tell us about your price.
Correct.
About your price.
Correct. Mm-hmm. We have 3 different packages out here, and they basically go with the levels of fright. Package 1 is the extreme package. It includes all 5 attractions. It's a great value for one low price. It's $18 for guests ages 11 and older. No children under 10 years old are allowed to buy the package 1 because it includes the Extreme Nightmare. We want to keep this. We want to keep everyone having fun without too much scare when they're under 10 years old. We don't want to see kids going through screaming and crying. So that's package 1. Package 2, we have the Crazy clown in 3D haunted house, the famous haunted hayride, the haunted barn, plus the funny fun house. And that's a great package. That's our most popular package that everybody gets, all different age levels. And then for the people who maybe want a little tamer, have a little bit younger kids or something, or someone a little scared in their group, they go for package 3, and that includes the famous haunted hayride, the haunted barn, plus the family funny fun house. And for that package, it's $15 for 11 and older, and only $10 for children 10 and under. So we have something for the whole family. If you have different age groups, so we could scare from the younger kids on up to the biggest, strongest 300-pound man to the toughest teenage football team. So we have something for everybody.
Let's talk about your hours of operation this month. When are you open? Let's talk about that.
We open on Thursdays and Sundays. We open at 7 p.m. and we're open Thursday and Sundays from 7 to 9:30, and we're open Fridays and Saturday nights from 7 to 11:30.
Okay, and again, people find you, again, off of Route 82 on State Road, or Route 252, excuse me, in Columbia Station, correct?
Correct. We're on State Route 252, exactly 2 miles south of State Route 82. We're within we're closer than most people think. We're right down the road from Strongsville South Park Mall, right down the road from Great Northern Mall. We feel we're close with everybody within a 30-minute drive of Lorain, Cuyahoga, and Medina counties. We're right down the road.
Okay, and the website to see all of this great and scary stuff is, again, www.spookyranch.com, yes?
Correct. You get plenty of information there. You can even buy online tickets there.
Excellent. Derek, thanks for taking the time with us. Great talking to you. Again, it's Bill Wiltsey from Daily Biz TV.